he's never been to the Philippines since he's been in the service. He married a Filipina, but she threw his ass out and he has to live at his daughter's house.
None of that's ever been confirmed. It's just BS. Just made up shit.
He beat the shit out of his wife, is what he did.
More made up shit.
How's that for somebody who has a lot of opinions about everybody else? All right, with that being said, there were many times that the spinach eater, many times that he has said things that, and why he won't come to the Philippines is because he made so many enemies. There were several incidents when this Jamoli, as he likes to say, pissed some people off radically. And they said they would go there and kick his ass. And each time that has happened, each time he went into silence.
Need proof on that.
He wasn't doing any more YouTube shows.
Whatever.
Because basically,
he's
a coward.
Hate.
And he tries to associate himself to the Philippines, but he's had a gap of over 40 years. I've never been in the Philippines other than being in the service.
Who cares?
He's a glorified mall cop, really. He did security.
More hate.
For the place that he was stationed at.
Whatever.
That's his glory. Now, I remember, like it was yesterday.
Oh, really?
When this guy went into silence. When somebody was on his trail.
Who?
He went into silence, Spinach Man.
Who's they?
Now, I listened to a show, and he said this before. It's not the first time.
Oh, really?
2 days ago, he did a show. He basically said that, I'm going to say what I want about you, sir. I'm going to call you a pedophile or have tendencies to be a pedophile. He said that I had a kid sitting on my lap, which never happened, and straight out called me a pedophile. Now, here's the scenario.
Opinion?
He wouldn't be saying this at all. Not one bit. If I lived regionally close to him, because he knows that I would kick the shit out of him. I'll put it bluntly and loudly.
Whatever. You wouldn't even go see Aloe.
Whatever would happen. Pay the fines, do a few days in the clinker.
Whatever.
I would get such pleasure from doing so. Now, he's like most of the keyboard warriors on here.
Hate.
We talk a lot of shit about different vloggers.
More hate.
Because they figure, well, his idea and his own words on today's show go, I'm not worried. I'm going to say what I want. There's nothing you can do, he says. Police don't care. Nobody cares. And I could say what I want. Well, how come you ran away several times when somebody was on your trail for some things?
Who?
You said about
what people? What?
Explain that there.
You gotta produce the proof.
He went into hiding.
Oh, hiding.
He went into hiding.
Went into hiding. How did he go into hiding?
So he likes to dish out these words. He doesn't have a great audience, for one, and people don't like him.
I like him.
They just want to hear the drama, period.
No drama.
The guy sits there, and you know a little about his background. The guy probably can't even walk very well. He has to take an electric scooter.
Why would you think that?
And where does he spend his time? He spends his time in a bingo parlor.
So what?
Is that old or is it not old?
It's normal.
I'm a hell of a lot more energetic. I don't think we're that too many years apart.
Are you trying to compare yourself to the great master Popeye?
I'm completely opposite of this guy. I'm more energetic.
Well, no.
Just got finished working out of my treadmill.
Whatever.
Did a little bit of dumbbell work.
All this working out and you don't vlog it?
I do these things I'm sure he can't do.
Whatever. He can afford an electric bike.
On trying to make other people feel miserable about themselves, but it doesn't always work.
Nobody's trying to make no one feel miserable.
The man hasn't had a woman in I don't know how many decades.
How do you know that?
So his way of shooting back at...
This is what I don't understand, is how does he know what or where another man's cock has been? What's his thing with other men's cocks? He was infatuated with my cock. He's infatuated with Popeye's cock, Fazio's cock, Big E's cock, Barry's cock, always talking about or referencing some other man's cock. I do not get it. Why? And then he beats his cock on live streams.
People that have pretty much spelled out a pretty good scenario about this guy is by doing these little skits, like a little baby. I'm going to get even with you.
Kind of like you're live.
The fact is that he would not say this shit to anybody
Just
if they were regionally close to him.
whatever.
That's one of the reasons that he will not come to the Philippines.
Really?
Because he knows if he did, his skinny little ass would be in a world of hurt.
That's what you wish would happen. That's not what would really
He's
happen.
not a big guy. No, he's kind of
How do you know how big he
a
is?
wimp.
How do you know?
He's not real tall. Maybe he's 5'8".
Show us a picture.
Might be taller than me. I don't know. Might be my height.
See, you don't
It'll
know.
make a damn difference to me.
God.
He
Just
doesn't know my
hate.
capabilities.
We know your hate capability.
My girlfriend knows my capabilities.
Oh, here you go, dragging her into
Would that
YouTube.
be true, Gilda?
This is how you drag someone into YouTube.
You are kind to do it.
Is he
Do I
gonna?
usually
You
say
can't.
what I mean
You can't understand.
and
It's-
mean what I say?
See,
Yes.
I think she said
Okay.
yes.
You think Popeye, Poopeye, Spinach Man?
Here we go.
Robert,
This is how you
we're
get
gonna
her
be
involved in
changed against
YouTube
me.
drama. This is exactly what I've
Right.
talked about.
Correct.
When we say, don't drag your Filipina into the mess of YouTube, and he continues to drag her into it, which then causes people to talk about it, which then causes people to make fun of her, which causes all the problems. He says, don't talk about my woman and all this other stuff, but then he sets her up to be attacked. Look, this is Blades has never been on this channel for a reason. Popeyes, Roberto's, nobody that I can think of puts their old lady on YouTube. The people who have has set them up to be ridiculed online. I don't think it's right no matter what, but don't do that to your loved one. And then he does it and makes her get into the drama.
Now, Poopeye,
You know what?
yeah,
Here we go.
That guy.
She is
want
directly
people
talking about another
that
YouTuber
They want to
on YouTube.
tell about that because maybe it's boring and then nobody drama for now, so they want to create drama.
well, yeah,
Mm.
because he set himself on his show.
Sitting
today,
right
those
next to the
golf
drama
right out
queen.
there. So let's find somebody to pick on. Okay, well, they figure I'm doing a lot of shows on here, so let's talk more about him.
Lots of hate.
Because Barry's no longer in the picture. Okay, so he figures he has to go after me. Now he picked another guy to threaten, which is Miko. Now he wants to do skits about Miko. This is what this guy's life has come to. Jack Doe says he's a lonely person here.
This is what this guy's life has turned into, doing a skit about someone named Miko. But he's doing a live stream about another man doing his own skit. Does this see what I mean by the hypocrisy? And Popeye will show this hypocrisy, and that's why I like his channel.
Certainly is. Bill Watts says, my money is on Frank. This guy would never, ever, 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 ever approach me in a real life situation. That would never happen.
How do you know
He
that?
has proved himself numerous times when he pissed off some people, and all of a sudden, from doing a very active show, he ran into hiding. That's exactly
Prove
what he
it.
did.
Prove
went
this.
in hiding.
I don't remember any of
Hangs on
that.
the skirts of Alo de Vinta.
Hell,
Another
Aloe.
fucking coward. Who had
Whatever.
the opportunity to meet me while he's in my town.
Aloe offered to meet you, and you try to change the rules and move the goalpost and run and hide like you're accusing that's something that Popeye would do. And then you wait, and then you go run around town to make videos to try to prove that you were going to meet him when you weren't ever going to meet him. God, the hypocrisy.
And I presented some very open opportunities. Even last night when I went out for dinner, he knew the restaurant I was in. I put the notice out, both email and publicly, and he did not show up to meet me.
Because
These are
you're
people
not
that
running the
hide
show.
behind their
You're not running the
phones,
show.
their computer screens. We call them keyboard warriors. That would never show themselves in public. Al was proved to be a coward. I even went to the so-called resort that he said he was staying in. Of course, he wasn't, and he probably pre-recorded a lot of these shows. He was probably already out of my town before he did these shows.
A lot of
And the Spinach Man looks up to this guy. Even they never met.
Oh, you have to meet to know it.
So
Golly,
Spinach
man.
is probably on the list of one of the biggest cowards in YouTube history.
No.
God only knows
You ran from
what he's
Aloe.
looking like these days. He's too much of a coward. At least I do get on camera. He will not go on camera because the guy is so fugly ugly that
How
he
do you
don't want to
know?
embarrass himself.
How do you know?
People know what he looks like.
How do they know?
It's nothing new. That's been out a long time ago.
What? No, it was
He's got some
bullshit.
big ears.
You were fed bullshit.
Big ears.
You were
Funny
baited
ears.
into it.
Looks like a real creep.
Oh, God.
And his whole life,
Don't get your feelings hurt, Popeye,
sitting
from
there
like he does.
about other people as if his shit doesn't stink.
No,
That's
his
what you
shit
do when you
stinks. It
become a
probably
very
got corn in it,
lonely,
too.
Lonely man.
How do you know
You have
that?
been laid in decades.
Again, worrying about another man's cock.
That's going to make you awfully miserable.
Definitely
It
looking
sure would.
out for another man's
And
cock.
this guy is absolutely in pain.
How do you know?
Talk about blue balls. He's probably got.
Oh,
purple
now he's
balls.
into his balls now.
But Pornhub, I'm sure, takes care of that for him.
What's
Or
Pornhub?
getting off on a picture of my old lady here.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
You know,
Dragging
that
her
great lady.
into it again.
And she's an attractive woman. He had some ugly Filipino broad is what he had that he picked up in Subic Bay.
Prove it.
That he married.
Prove it. Prove it.
Thank goodness for the woman. She left his sorry ass.
Prove it.
What I understand is that she's in
Oh,
a great marriage.
well,
and she's
you
very
understand?
happy. Let's be very happy for her.
God.
Boy, she made the right choice.
Whoever fed you that shit has got
He
you
beat her up. We talk
hook,
about
line, and
what
sinker.
happened with the Mantives, who openly admitted that he beat the shit out of his wife, assaulted her.
No,
grabbed
he
her
did
neck,
do
hit the
that.
back of her head.
That is true.
People like Ricky that go after seniors like Michael Fangio,
Which you laughed
from
about
behind,
and
these
said he
all
deserved.
cowards. They should
Don't
show
forget, you
YouTube coward
enjoyed it.
YTCC, the YTCC, the YouTube Coward Club. That's what they are. They're all cowards. Now, the Spinach Man, he gets scared. Right away, he goes off and suppose he tells you, call the police because somebody said something bad about me. Well, I don't go that far unless somebody does something pretty radical.
Like what? Like what? You make dossiers on Fazio. He did nothing radical. You got dossiers on Ricky. He did nothing radical. You got dossiers on Brevis, me, Popeye, Aloe, everyone. Roberto, Nico. I bet the damn PMP office is so sick of seeing you up in here saying, someone on YouTube said something about me and I need to file a report. You got paperwork on everybody for every reason and threatening to do all kinds of crazy stuff. And again, you say if you live near Popeye, he would never say that. Well, if you live near anyone, you would never say that stuff and do the things you do. But you're hiding out on a deserted island.
That's what I do. But I take action.
Yeah, you file
Might be
frivolous
facing many
cases on
years in
people.
prison. In fact, he's probably sitting there right now from his deluxe accommodations in a immigration holding cell, who is now doing hard time while he's awaiting for his case to progress in a hard-ass freaking prison.
See, this is what brings him joy. And I'm going to stop it right there. I don't need to hear any more of the crap. But I also have an update. Barry is not in prison. And in fact, has his phone and is using it. And he's online gaming. Huh. So if he's online gaming and he has his phone, is he in hardcore pound your ass prison that he's so excited that he believes that he's in? Again, you got to remember laundry day and clean the cell out day. The chain wrapped around the way it was wrapped around. It's just a freaking image to bait Frank. He's never left. He never left the Mandawi City, whatever, lockup. But he believes whatever he wants to believe. And he thinks he's won. I don't understand why he drags his old lady into YouTube drama. I don't understand why he puts her in the forefront of it. I don't understand why he sets her up for these attacks and people to lash out because she is making fun of YouTubers and saying negative things about other YouTubers. So people are going to say things about her, and that's just the way it is. And I think that's horrible to do to somebody. I think that for some reason, see this live stream I'm doing right here with the replay of the hate stream is not going to bother Popeye at all because he knows where it's coming from. He knows it's bullshit. He knows it's all lies. And he's not going to call the police. He's not going to make a report. He's not going to do anything. If he does anything, he'll make a joke out of it and do a short. He might be on a live stream and someone might ask him about it and he might say something about it because it's YouTube drama. But it's not bothering him. He's not going to lose any sleep over it. And I'm telling you right now that it's not even going to have him spill a drop of his delicious coffee while he sips it, listening to your fucking hate stream. It doesn't bother him at all. And you think that living in the Philippines is something to be admired. Bro, before you went to the Philippines, you never looked at anyone living in the Philippines saying, ooh, I wish I could live there and do that. No. Hell the fuck no. Be honest with yourself. If you could afford to live in the States, you would. But you can't. You won't have the money to exit and go all the way to the East Coast to even look for Popeye. It costs money. That thing you don't have. You need to stop. Stop the hate. Get out of the vortex. Go back to being a YouTube doctor quack. Go back to that. You were doing good. You were doing good. Stay away from the hate. Stay out of the vortex. Let all the drama channels that you complain about, all the trolls just do their thing, and you just do your thing and don't listen to them and don't do lives about them and just forget it ever happened. Quit being so triggered. Quit being so triggered. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it all go. Bedroom blogger. Stop. Stop. Do your YouTube. Do the quack quack. Okay? Go on Google, research a disease, get all the Dr. WebMD information, pop it up on one screen, fire off a live stream and read it and tell everyone how smart you are, like you've been doing all these years. Just do that. And the longer you do that, then no one will talk about you anymore. I will never even say anything. Or we only report on the hate. We only report on hate. When we see hate, we report on hate. The channels that are out there that you don't like are only reporting the hate. And every channel that doesn't kiss your behind is a troll. If they say anything that you don't like, they're just a troll. When you get triggered, they become a troll. You block more people a day than Michael Jordan has ever blocked shots in the NBA. The moment someone asks you a serious question that would require a serious answer, you block them. Just stop with the hate. Stop attacking good people like Roberto. Quit attacking people like Popeye. You attacked Dave Phelps. You were fervent in your attempts. You attacked his wife. You attacked his wife. You called her all kinds of names. And the reason why you are allowed to do that is because Dave made the mistake of letting his wife talk on YouTube. If he would have never put his wife on YouTube, you would have no leg to stand on attacking her. But now it's come around tenfold. You put your old lady on YouTube many a times, had her speaking up, have her talking about drama, have her attacking other YouTubers, have her co-signing your thoughts, having her sit down next to you, waving and flipping off and everything other YouTubers aren't. She doesn't need her own channel. She has yours. And then when all the hate and all the derogatory comments come towards her and you get mad, just remember you did that. You did that to her. You did it. You attacked Flywoods and Ren, Trixie. You attacked them all. You attacked Daisy May. You've attacked my wife. My wife has never said a word to you, done anything on YouTube, and you attacked her. That's the type of person you are. It's horrible. It's horrible. But it's almost like, how far will you go? And that's why people tune in to watch. They watch to see how deep in the hate you can go every day. And I'm not one of those people. As you see, I just turn it off. Once I realized how the hypocrisy is showing, how you always glaze over your own actions and then get mad at other people when you've done worse to other people, it doesn't make any sense. I could understand if you were just out here trying to make your Dr. Quack Quack videos and people were just attacking you and your girl and all, but that's not the case. The only reason why you and Barry had a fallout is because you tried to control Barry and run his channel. The only reason why you hate me is because I supported Barry, that I bought him a piece of meat. You don't like it that the YouTubers support each other in all different kinds of ways, and you don't get any support, and you feel alienated on an island, and you lash out at everyone. Brevis tried to be your friend, you lashed out. Ricky tried to be your friend, you lashed out. I tried to befriend you, you lashed out. Everyone. Allo tried to meet up with you, you changed the rules, you swapped it around, you accused him of having a mob or some nefarious reason and all this other stuff. It's horrible. It's horrible actions, and who lives like that? But anyway, you take it easy. Blazers, thank you. I know I talk about hypocrisy and I talk about hate streams and all that. I just had to show you what I'm talking about. Popeye, if you're listening to this, don't go crazy on him. He does not know. He can't get out from under himself. He can't. And I know that if the trend was correct, that while he was on his diatribe of talking about you, that he was probably rubbing peanut. And with that, I'll end the stream. John Blaze out, Hell Allo, and y'all have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. Stay away from the hate. That's all I can say. Just say no to hate. John Blaze out.